Hello everyone and welcome back to another Thursday Voxedit stream with me, as always, bringing you Voxel art every single Thursday. We are now going to be doing 2 hours every single Thursday, as well as 2 hours on Tuesday, and maybe in the new year we might be doing a little bit more, where we'll be spending extra time doing the game maker as well. There was meant to be some music audio, don't know where that went. Let me know how the audio is for you guys. I just like having it as a slight background noise. So you'll have to let me know how it sounds for you. But anyway, let's get into what we will be doing today and what we did do last stream. So last stream was Tuesday. We where are you? Open random sandbox. So Goblin Castle, basement. Here we go. So we did the animation on the cook pot. Let me just go to on. So we did the animation on here. Even have like a giant eyeball coming up. Flies hovering around it, making it just that extra beautiful. Then we did the stone bath. So we've got it on idle, so you can see all the scum and everything that we've done. And then full is we've got a dodgy looking rubber duck and a full bath. Now, I didn't want to put any full animations on this purely because I wanted, we've got a lot that we need to get done. So I just kind of didn't want to put too much time on this, but we did give it a nice little stone effect. Hey, shopping channel, how you doing? How are you? Twice in one day I get to see you here. This is really nice. But that's what we did on Tuesday. So we actually didn't get that much done, but we did talk a lot about Sandbox. So what are we going to be doing today? So what we will be doing is we're going to be doing the food crates that we're going to have stacked up in the Goblin Castle kitchen area, and probably something else real nice and simple. You must think I sit around all day watching YouTube. I do. I love that. Who doesn't? But yeah, we're going to do the food crates. I do have... Where are you? Here we go. So I think we'll do the Goblin food crates, probably make a Goblin banner as well. And I just want something simple. I might make a start. It won't be simple, but I might make a start on doing the treasure room. And I think I'll make the treasure room a lot like how I did the toilets, where I make it look like a diorama. Hey Kinky, how you doing? How you finding Axie this season? I feel like I sent you an aqua and you don't need an aqua this season. So mix it up between the one I did send you and the one that you had before, because that might help. Currently grinding on Gods Unchained though whilst watching. Oh, how you liking that? We're going to get on to doing the crates. Right, so I need to break this up a little bit. So usually I make things over on the modeler and then move them to the animator. This time round, I'm just making them on the animator. So if you want to create a new asset, create new, create a folder to put it in, name it, or create a folder. So if you wanted like a kitchen set, create a folder, name it kitchen, and then within that, name it like table or food box. Whatever you want to name it, press save and it'll open it up. This is what we're doing right here. So over on your skeleton, which you can't see because the restream chat is so large, but we don't need it up there. I'm just going to do this and we'll transition down here. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, how well can you see that restream chat? I feel like I can barely read it when I'm looking at OBS, which is why I've got it up on the side. So you start out with the root. Off the root, we put in the control node. That means everything that we've got coming off of this control node will be movable. So we'll make child nodes off of this, and that'll all be movable. Now, we haven't got anything over here. What we can either do is import a VXM, so just think that as importing one of your models. That can be really useful because you can use models from anything that you've made previously. Or new. We want to do new. And I'm going to call it Goblin Crate. And we're going to load up our palette as always. You can't read that chat at all. Oh my goodness. If I make it like... I feel like any bigger. How do people make this like not look like it's annihilating their page? Right, does that? Then you don't get to see the top messages. It's really irritating. Okay, so I can either have it up here where then it cuts off a bunch of stuff. There we go. Right, we'll do that and we'll see how that works. Want to read it? You don't want to read it? I mean, some people might though. Some people might want to read what other people are saying. It does seem to be taking up too much space. Right, never mind. You guys just aren't allowed to read. There we go. Right, let's make this a little bit longer. I think a nice 45 is a good length. And we want it to be like kind of like these colors down here for the crate. Let's just fill this whole area. Yeah, okay, so what I'm gonna do is 1, 2, oh wait, go back. Oh, redo Control Y, I always forget that one. Right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. There's 1, 2, but hey Red Eye, how you doing? And then we are going to get to this. Do that. Have it look fairly similar to one that we've done before. That's nice. Yeah. Not unhappy with that. This needs to be one more up. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. Good, almost done with your dailies. Lovely, good to hear. I do suggest, like, if you feel like it's getting quite hard to get it sorted, I do think it would be a good idea to just, like, not finish them. Like if you feel like you're dropping your MMR too much, just don't worry about it and just work on getting your stuff from adventure. Okay, don't know how I feel about that. I think I'm gonna bring this in about there. And same for here, it needs to be brought in. And then what we're going to do is go 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. There we go. Okay, I like that a bit more. And then what I want to do is go for this sort of more grey silver color. I think we could say this is a grey silver color, right? I'm gonna recolor that. So it looks like it's not dark enough. Yes, right. Yeah, we're going with that. Lovely. Ooh. Wow, that's so cool. What I'm making? You think so? Not too bad. It's similar to the other crate that I've made. But we're going to be doing a few bits inside this bad boy. Yeah, right. I'm fairly happy with that. Oh, no. There. Okay. And then we're going to get kind of like... this color, I think, will work. There we go. Kind of make it look like it's nailed on. No, that doesn't look good enough. No, 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 no. I don't like it. What about if we go for sort of like this bluish color? Yeah, I feel like that's slightly better. We go for it there, one there. Yeah, I think that's enough right there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to make a big old hole in this. Much, much closer to the edge, please. Lovely. Grab this color. Gonna just color along these sides. And choose the tone. Oh, that is that color. Actually, no, get rid of that. Didn't like it. Because we still need to make this a bit deeper. Okay, I think that's all right. Let's choose this, and we're gonna just recolor right there. Everything looks fine. And we want to make that darker. Right. So what we're going to be doing right here is this is the Goblin's crate of food. So I want this to be filled with Goblin foodness. So throw out some ideas of what you think the Goblin's food would look like. We've already established they eat worms and those weird fish things. What else do you think they would eat? Or that they are prepared to eat? And I'm just gonna add little bits of detail to this. I'm not keen on that actually. Can I make... that's too light. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this color, copy, paste down there, and play about there. Right, that's a nice color. I like that. Knobbly ones. Oh, turnips. Turnips! Oh, I love that idea. I think they would love turnips. Oh, has anybody ever been that excited over the word turnips before? Perhaps. Turnip farmer, maybe. I think goblins would like garlic. I think they'd be into their garlicness. Little cloves of garlic. What do we think? All I'm doing right here is just adding a little bit of detail. Potentially European goblins would. Do they eat humans? I don't know. I don't think they do eat humans. No. They definitely torture them. They're not friends to the humans. But I don't think it's to their palate. I mean, like, they eat worms and like worm and cabbage soup. And they even cook their meat. So I don't think that they do. I don't see that being part of their future. All right, lovely. Okay, turnips. Turnips. What do turnips look like? I just know what a turnip looks like on an axe's back. Yes. Okay, cool. So we are going to go with, I don't think there's really a purple that suits a turnip. I'm gonna go for, actually, yes, right. We're gonna copy that, paste that there, and I'm just gonna slide this down to about there. That looks turnipy, right? Yeah, I think that's a good turnip color. And then we'll go for like a green on top. Like that. Oh, whoops a daisy. And we need like it's sort of like a whitishy color, right? It's just, well, we can have like red turnips, purpley turnips, pinkish turnips, white turnips. I think I said white twice. I think that's a good turnip base. I think that is a good turnip base. Okay, in which case we're gonna white turnip here, white turnip there. Have it like as if there's a whole bunch of turnips like around this one, and we've got like a bunch over here. Oh, you know what, we'll split in half. We've got like turnips over this side, and then we'll have cabbage over the other side. So we'll get like a cabbagey color. This is a cabbagey color, right? Is it a little bit? I think it's a little bit lighter than that. Okay, you help me, guys. You help me with the color of the cabbage. Do we like cabbage color number 1 here? Cabbage color number 2. I think we'll go for something a little bit different for number 3. And I don't like, that's like the rotted leaves. We could definitely use all of them. But what base do we want? Can we try some white knobbles on the turnips, on the pink turnips? Yes, we will. We'll add some little knobbles onto them. 100%. In fact, let's just like that. I don't want to do too many faces on this, but I definitely do want to be making it. In fact, let's do it like maybe a little bit of a darker, or a little bit lighter. No, a little bit lighter. There, yeah, I like that. But what cabbage? What number cabbage do we like? Yes, we are talking about cabbage. Yes, my peppermint tea is cold and I'm sad. Number 1, the darker. Okay, this is number 1. You like that one? I feel like we could definitely do all those colors, but we'll sort of make it. I've got an idea. So we'll sort of do a little bit of my idea. I'm just looking at pictures of cabbages. Seriously, my search history must be like really, really weird. All right, so we've got like the base here. I'm just going to do it up to there, and then we're going to just color this section of like color here as well. And then I'm going to get the pen tool. Love doing the pen tool for this little bit. Oh, whoops. There we go. And we're going to grab our nice little pink one. Oh, we're still doing the pen tool. Whoops. Not the pen, the paint tool. Right, there we go. Let's just add that there. And then I think we'll do white for the rest of it. And we can build on this. So don't worry, it might not all just stay white. But we are definitely going to be building on this. Let's just see how many faces it's got. It shouldn't have too many. So off the control node, we're going to do create 1. 300 faces, so we're absolutely sorted on this so far. Right, let's get back into it. So let's get our lovely little pink. Want to build up off of this. We're gonna do like this, this, and then even maybe like half. Gonna grab our green and go like whoop, and get our little knobble. Are you liking that, Kinky? Look good? Like, you like the turnipness? I'm also going to copy and paste right there. Where's my picture of a turnip? So they kind of get a little bit lighter near the bottom. So we could... Okay, that's definitely not light enough to be different. Maybe if we just... There. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely jubbly. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. And... have some green bits just sprouting off of that. I think as well we kind of do need a more pinky radish, so that's what we're going to do right there. That's definitely not a red enough red radish. I don't think my issue today would be like how red do my radishes need to be. I don't think that was going to be an issue at all, to be honest. Right, and then we can go for like a slightly lighter one. Just, oh, hello. No, 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 no. Right there. Don't need to see that side. And once again, we'll grab the green. But no, we want the green on top. And let's get some little knobbles. Is it weird I'm calling them knobbles? I think it's all right. I think calling them knobbles is all right, yeah. I think so. You would definitely find that the ugly veg are down the ugly veg aisle in Asda. Most definitely. All right, let's just cover that. Right, this one's a little bit more all right. We've not got too much issues with that. I think as well, we'll definitely be having like some random nodules on these for like the... Actually, no, 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 no. No, no, I don't like that. Let's get to these green bits. Right there, as if that's one. That's one. Yeah. Okay, I want to do a little bit more over the cabbage area. So we're going to grab this. I'm going to go for a slightly darker color. And we're just going to kind of wrap it around like that. Then over here, we're going to just kind of... build it out with some darkening leaves on the inside. Just gonna fill that section up. And even like maybe... Where's the one I thought would look a little bit gross? Yes. Like that. It doesn't need to be exactly... like how it would look, but like close enough is good for me. Yeah, I'm gonna look at some more images of cabbages. Give me a moment. Okay, so some of them have like, I've eaten cabbages. I should know that some of them have like little white bits near the bottom of them. In fact, that's really good because we can like add that like there, kind of. No, I hate that. Oh, we've gone back too much. Okay, right, never mind. Gonna grab this and we're going to go bloop, bloop, bloop. And then do another little bloop, bloop. So we're gonna go there, over the same bit. A little bit darker on the inside, a little bit darker there, definitely some darker bits right here. I'm gonna grab this. It's not gonna be as high, but it's gonna be right there. Gonna grab this, keep dragging it in. Okay, does that look like a cabbage to you guys? Probably not, but I'm okay. Okay, make it a little bit darker around the outside. Maybe slightly darker than that. There we go. Lovely. You would definitely... Oh, I've read that. I read that. Wow. I'm... Mr. Wind, hey, it's been a while. How are you? Right, there we go. That's lovely. Let's put some darker colors around the outside. And even if we just grab this and make it a little bit around the outside as well. And grab this one. That's a lighter color. Can we get away with maybe... Potentially not. We could do like a laid down one. Grab hold of our green right there. Oh, this is lovely. Absolutely beautiful, right? Oh, like a great turnip. And a knobbly bit. See, now it's got its knobbles on it. Let's put a knobbly bit down here. Does it look like a knobble? There we go. We'll make it a bit darker. All right. How well can I pixelate a cabbage? I feel like not very well because cabbages are very, very large. Right. We're going to choose a darker color. I want like a laid down cabbage right here. I'm gonna choose... No, I don't. That's not enough room. We're gonna do it like right here. Maybe a little bit larger. There we go. Right, and then from that, put some lighter bits around the outside. And then some luscious leaves that are sort of like, hello there. One that's sort of like going out as if to say, no, don't look at me. Don't look at leaves. Oh, I'm not funny. Right, and then we'll do the lighter one. and we'll do it like how it has like veininess on it, like that. Yeah, does that look like a giant cabbage to you guys? That looks far too large. Hey, Red Eye, good night, Panda. By the way, I got 100. Hey, well done. Oh, that's not bad. In all fairness, my MMR is awful this season. Just done. Good night, keep safe, and have a great day. Thank you. Thank you very much. You have a great evening. Have a good sleep. That's better than how I've been doing in many of mine. Like, I went through my win-losses today. In all fairness, I did do some silly games just for laughs because I was irritated of losing. So we mucked about a little bit earlier. But yeah, my win rate wasn't precisely that great. Right, we've got just a normal one right there. I don't know how I feel about that. Let me know how you feel about these being like that, or do you prefer it all built up a little bit more? Oh, that's the same color. Is it? Can't tell anymore. It's too close. Go for this. Yeah, we'll go for this one. Like darker insides. There we go. Lovely. Some of these bits being slightly darker. Right there. Right there. Darken it around the outside. Let's do some more turnipness. Right, let's try and make this the way we've kind of built it there. So we go doop doop. Make it a little bit longer. Okay, and then goes out. Doop. Doop. Ah. Yeah, I think it would go like that. And then one more. The doop doopness. Okay, I think we would go for the slightly darker color right here. And it kind of bleeding into this area. We'll do one more going up. And then we go in. Grab our luscious green. Go. There we go. Get that. I don't like that there. And you wanted knobblies on it still, Kinky? Some knobbly and knobbly. Another little knobbly down there. Another one right there. Another one right there. Another one there. Let's do one on the back. Beautiful! Are you liking it? I think we need to add some more of the red ones. Kind of like around here. Go sort of like that. And there with a green bit. Or reduce the faces, have the green bit there. There we go, lovely. A little extra colouring. A bit lighter in a few places. And we'll go for the darker one in a few areas as well. Where can we pop it? Sort of like put it over here. Right there. I think as well, maybe if we have sort of like a more brownish knobbly bit as well, make it look extra sort of like what is going on here. Cabbage, I think we'll just do more of these lines going over the place. Be like, what is happening? Just do that and then get the lighter color. Maybe even like a little bit. Nope. Don't like that one. Right, should we just see how that looks? This is going to be so many faces now. We made it go from like 300. I think making this is really difficult to make veg look like veg with Voxedit. I mean, in terms of making them look like human size, sure, but this is just a crate filled with maybe over-fertilized goblin veg. The box may be too big. This is 32 high, but we'll go with it. It's like, it's their giant crate. It's their very, very large crate. And should we add like a smaller one next to it? Yeah, I think I am. I'm gonna do new worm crate. Wow, how have we spent 35 minutes making a vegetable crate? What have I been doing? All right, 20 by 15. Yeah, I have a height of 15. All right, this is going to be small. It's going to be a worm crate. I'm just going to go for a normal sort of color this time. Maybe a bit lighter, maybe sort of a more grey color. Nope, that looks too pale. I think they'd have, yeah, the goblins would have like that sort of color box, right? Do you think so? I feel like they definitely would. Right. Now, they're goblins, so I feel like they just wouldn't be able to write very well. Make it a bit closer. No, it's gotta be. How did I just write worms? Hey, Crazy Power, how you doing? Would they spell worms just as like wom?
can invest in stocks with zero commission.
I want to put worms. Right, it's got to be longer. Okay, if I do 25... Oh, there's an add-on.
It's your choice.
Right, let's shimmy this across. Is it not equal? No, because it's 25. Right, there we go. Right, now let's spell... Oh, whoops. Create Game Maker Walking Dead. I'm not that good at the Game Maker to be able to do that, so I was gonna give that a pass, but when they do like a game that is similar to what I can make, then I would be happy to. Are you making one? Crazy, are you making one? Worms. Right. Do you think it makes sense that the goblins would not know how to spell worms and would call them worms? Right? Like a small child not being able to pronounce words. Then I'm gonna get like a fleshy color. We do like a double, yeah. It looks weird. A little bit more graying. There. Be a little bit more fleshy coloured. There we go. Ah! I knew that was gonna happen. Got it separately. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit worms in. Like, if I try to add the R... Right, what one do you prefer? Worms or worms? And like, goblins in Harry Potter are highly intelligent, but everywhere else, yeah, but in the other universes, not so, yeah. Oh, just worm? You vote just worm? Okay, we can do that. I'm gonna add a little bit there. Okay. Your vote is for just worm. I'll do the R there. Oh, I missed a bit. Worms? Oh, with an I? Oh, I like that. Or weems. Right. There's been 2 people say worm, so we're gonna go with just worm. We're gonna just go with the worm. Right. I need to make this crate just a little bit more great, I think. Let's put that there, and then I would love to just have that go, yeah. Right, that makes me super happy. So I'm just do that. And you go there. You meet those corners. Beautiful. Actually, I think the whole bottom of the crate would just be sealed off like that. There. I kind of like the idea of it being a bit like a prison for the worms. And as if this is like made out of, like, they've painted the wood as well to make it look like they've put a banner on there. Like, let's color some of this in. Oop. Different areas. Make it look like worms are wiggling about. What are we thinking so far? Are we thinking this looks alright? Probably have a few more sort of like grayish ones as well. And then I think we'll just sort of black off the rest of the area. Maybe not that dark. Let me know what you think. Do you think that looks good? Like that? It definitely makes it look like there's something inside, though. Convince me otherwise. Whoops. Okay, what I'm going to do is... Actually, this might be close in the color. Kind of is. Right, you. A little bit too dark. Okay, good. I like you. There. I like that. Same for this one. Right there. Do it that side. Same for this one. There. What do you think? I like that. And then the bottom looks like it's just got like a base or something, or like a bunch of dirt. Okay, right. I'm really happy with that. It is a little wider. I could have probably have cut it in a little bit after the name change. And then we're going to call this worm crate. I did not center it. Pivot point is not in the right place. So let's do that. And then work crate. No, rename worm crate. Beautiful. Right. And our worm crate. Look how tiny it is compared to this one. I love it. Alright, so we'll just sort of like rotate it a little. Oh, no. I like the idea of these just sort of being like stacks. So duplicate worm crate 2, and I think I'll do another one. So actually, no, we'll make a separate one to go on here. We're gonna have these just sort of like stacked a bit like that. Maybe even just like a slight tilt on it. Or even if we pull this one out slightly, then we can kind of like rotate this one. like that. And have that kind of like, I think we should do a picture on the side. Maybe of another worm. Like just going like that. There. Right, and this one then be way around. Beautiful. And a little bit more in. Even more beautiful. Right. Right, okay. Next crate, I want one more crate to this side of this. So give me some ideas. So we've done our turnips and cabbage. We've got our worms. What else do we want? We could just do, in fact, we will just do a normal, just do a normal crate, I think. Yeah, or just leave it like that. If I leave it like that, then I need to move this to about there, I think. Okay, so that would be from there 1, 2.5. So from here it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Okay, so from here 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Not enough. Whoops. Oh, wait, from here. Whoops. From this one, not from that one. All right, so we got from here 1, 2, 3, 4 and a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a little bit. Yeah, that seems about right. Need to have it in the center. Oak barrel of booze. A barrel. Yeah, we could add a barrel. We have tons of barrels, so we could definitely find one. Tavern bar. Not the keg. Oh, there we go. Oh, whoops. Okay, so all I want to do with this is, I think do I want to recolor? Potentially no, because recoloring is going to be a pain, and we've already spent a long time doing this. No, we're not going to do a recolor. In which case, now we do need to move the control node again. To probably being... Right, that's on 0, so probably 4. We got 1, 2... Right, 1, 2... 3. Ah, so hard to see the lines. Right, if I go from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a bit. So we want to move it just way slightly, probably about 2. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost 6. Yeah, okay, so that's about right. Oak barrel of booze. Yeah. I mean, it's a wooden barrel. I'm not gonna say it's oak barrel. Is it? It's not. I mean, we could just lighten a bunch of this, I suppose. If you really, really want me to. Right, so we can go a shade lighter. And then... What can I hear? Probably like the next one up. There we go, yeah, like that. Okay, so then we'll do these ones a shade lighter, and we'll go for that. There we go, and then we'll go, nope. There we go, lovely. And I think because of this wood, we're probably gonna have to add like little bits on it just to... Right. Hey Panda, I'm trying to upload an asset to get approved, but when I look at the 3D view on Marketplace, it's elevated. Andy said this had to do with the 0 point. Could you give more info? Yes. So first thing, when you are creating an asset, make sure you're clicking on this down here, the pivot point set to floor. That will center it perfectly on the 0 point. And then on the control node, you need to make sure this is set to 0 unless you want the item floating like it's a wall piece. If it is a wall piece, then you will want to also be setting it on... Right, go off this. See this right here? This is the root. So you would be setting it to the back of the root. Ideally, you want everything to be placed on the floor, which is why it's important to make a control node, because everything then goes onto the control node. So if you raise that... If I raise that up, that is now 9 above the floor. That is now on the floor. You can also keep an eye on where the floor is by kind of looking at it. It can be a little bit hard to tell, but if I dip down, you see how we can see the line sort of passing through the object. That's how you can tell you are below the floor level. Right, we've done the wooden barrel. I hope you're happy with the wooden barrel. Everything's like a slightly different tone of wood, but then again, they are the goblins, so... Wow. So yeah, inside the neighborhood, that's my suggestion. Make sure it is on the floor in terms of go to your control, make sure that's on 0. If that happens to be on 0, but you've clicked on these and you've raised them, do you see how that's 11? So that's like, I've raised that, it's on top, which is why that says 11. It's 11 voxels above the floor. Of control on 0. You have it on 0 now. Was it not on 0 before? Just so I can understand what may have happened, but it's going through the mesh floor. Okay, so if it's going through the mesh floor, I'm guessing your items were not centered properly, whether or not they weren't centered there. So when you click the edit button and it says 0 or whatever, but all you need to do is just then edit it. So your control doesn't need to be on 0 if everything's below the floor. Just make sure you move that so you don't see those lines going below. See? You can see the lines are going into this item. So just move everything. Which software is that? Using Voxedit, I will get a link for you, completely free to use, where you can create voxel art for the sandbox. Right now, only pre-launch asset artists and a few certain people can upload their assets to the marketplace. However, you are able to use this and upload them to your own personal inventory and be able to create games with them. So the one I'm sending you will show you the game maker first, and then you want to click a Voxedit to do Voxedit. But yeah, inside the neighborhood, just click your control node, because everything should be coming off of your control node, and just move it. That would be my suggestion. Go to the control node and just move it until it's there. If you've got multiple things and they're staggered, then you will have to manually move anything that is just different. So yeah, make sure, let's say like this is on 0. My pivot point for it is also on 0, so I know that's centered. Okay, if I move the pivot point, so if I go back to it and I grab my pivot and I move this up, that is now in the floor. So I'm just gonna go back and set that back to the floor. See, now it's centered perfectly. Let me know if you're still struggling, and I will try and help you. Right, so we've done the food crates, which is beautiful. So where's that gone? Oh, it's over here. So Goblin food crates, lovely. We are an hour into this. How have we done one asset? Well, at least that means I can timestamp this. Right, perfect. So let's just do a little talk real quick. Do you have some lands or articles in the Sandbox store? Oh, like, okay, so I'm not selling any of my lands currently. No, I do have many items. I am a pre-launch asset artist for the Sandbox, so I have some items that have been minted. Not everybody's stuff gets minted straight away, so only select people also get chosen at this stage for minting. In the future, this is going to be open for absolutely everybody to do, but right now, yes, I do have some things that have been minted. Let me get them up for you guys. So pirate collection is the easiest way I can find this. So I have one right here, the pirate sea dog, right there, and then we have, I just search art. Why is it only good? Oh, because I'm still on the pirates. Go away, pirate collection. I want all art. No! Oh my goodness. Right. I refresh and just look for art. There we go. Look. No! I didn't want to look at the Avenged Sevenfold. I didn't mean to click that. I'm so silly. Sorry about your English. You're a Spanish speaker. Don't be sorry about your English. You're speaking better English than I can speak Spanish. I can say thank you in Spanish, and that's pretty much it. So you're doing way better than me already. And here we go. I've got the ice totem right here. This is the ice totem. Then the undead band, I don't own it anymore. It has been bought. There we go, the undead. It's a 1-of-1 special that was made on the official Sandbox stream. And then that's it. Yeah, that's all I have on there. But you can find one of my assets and then go created by, and you can find everything I've created. So on sale, it'll show my on sale. I don't know whether this is just because it's my profile. It shows what I've added, and then these are everything that I've published. So you can have a look at those, and you can add them to your inventory. Now, when it comes time for me to mint, then you will need to purchase these to be able to put them in your game. So that's the one thing. If you are wanting to purchase, sorry, let me start again. If you are wanting to create a game and use the assets that other people have created, and let's say to start with they haven't minted them, and you've clicked that little plus button to have them added into your inventory, yes, you can create a game with them. They will stay in your inventory even when an artist mints them. However, when they have minted that asset, you then need to own it to be able to upload your game to the metaverse. The Sandbox support. What do you mean by what formats? Oh, I can get rid of my cabbage pictures now after we've made all that. But let's get on to the next thing that we're creating. So we are going to be doing... What did I say we were going to be doing? I've already forgotten. I already looked at it. Oh, a Goblin banner. So that's what we're going to be working on. Formats as in JPEG or 3ds. VXRs and VXMs. What am I doing? Right, animator. So to get making something new, I'm going to just go to the animator. Do you know you have music playing on your stream? Like, yeah, it's the free music. It shouldn't be, it's not too loud, is it? But yeah, it's the, I have music playing on every stream I do. It's the YouTube free music. It shouldn't be too loud. Is it too loud? So we're going to do create new asset, go back over here. So it's for the Goblin Castle. So I'm going to go to my folder, Goblin Castle. I'm going to put it in room items and we're just going to call it banner. And I have an idea of what I want the banner to look like because we did make a painting and I cannot remember where we put the paintings. I think, was it in random bits? Yes, it is. Right, so the Goblin Castle right here. So I think maybe making a similar banner to this would make sense. So we use that green there, the green next to it, and the blue right above the second blue. So, yeah. And then this one seems a little darker. Yes, we went for a number 2 and then number 3. Okay. So I'm going to do new VXM. As soon as this silly ad finishes playing. I'm finding loads of ads keep popping up now. Right, so new VXM. And I'm going to go for, call it banner. Banner, flag, bit. And we're just going to do the flag. And I'm just going to do it on this wall. I want to make it quite long. I only see things that cost sand in marketplace. What are you missing? Keep scrolling down. So if you go to the market, it says NFTs for sale. They've been minted, so they're NFTs. And if you just scroll down, NFT entities right here, you can just add whatever you want right there. A Cyberkong's banana box. Is that official Cyberkong stuff? That's interesting. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Right, anyway, let's get back to this. Well, thanks, no problem. And Gwen, how are you doing? I am just having a fun old stream where we are creating things as per usual. Probably want this to be slightly higher, so I'm going to go for a 70. Probably won't want it to be a 70, but we can definitely make it go higher. There we go. That doesn't look too shabby. Let's make it a little thicker. Right there. Grab this. Beautiful. And now I need to remember... This is going to be hard. Remember how I did this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy right there. So I can get that up and kind of cheat. So we're going to go back to it. I think the blue is just a little bit too dark, maybe. Oh gosh, we got all this space. Right, so 1, 2 by 2, 4 by 4. Okay, that won't be too bad. Look right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6. Oh, wait. Why are you not letting me control V? Weird. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's a 3 by 3, not a 4 by 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Right, and then 3. 3. Yeah, about right. One, 2, 3. 2, 3. And I think I might even make the tail just slightly longer than what's seen in the picture. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think we can get away with making this bigger. So we're gonna just redo that. Right, let's catch up with chat. So whenever you start a new build and import the hierarchy of a template avatar, it sets the controller y-axis global position at 25. Could this be the issue? No, because I've never had an issue with my avatars being below the ground. But if it has, then just use the right. When you are importing the hierarchy, where can I go to where I've done that on something? Add the witch's cottage. No. Oh, where's the cauldron? There we go. Right. So for this, when I've imported the witch, I've gone control node, created a child from that and called it witch, and then off of the witch, import hierarchy. But she has always been in the correct position. But at the same time, if she wasn't, you would be able to move her. You'd be able to grab hold of that. Now, if they're doing movements, you are going to have to do that for the whole movement section. Like, she's not moving there. Or, in fact, no, because you wouldn't be doing movements on the controller. So all you would do is you would move her up. So yeah, she's at 25 right here. Well, her feet are a little bit below. Not much. 1 foot is. So all you would do is you would also, the controller is at her hip height, which is why there's not that much of an issue. The control's at her hip. So the witch is on the floor and the control is at her hip. All you would do is just move that to where you need it and then go to the end position of the animation and move it up again to the exact same position. Just make sure you're moving that to the exact same position. It's just elevated when trying to submit in the market. Wait. Are you making just an avatar? Because this is what they look like. Is that what you mean? Like, does it look like they're floating like that? And trying to submit to marketplace through Voxedit. When I go to 3D view like this. This is 3D view. You 3D. Yours is elevated. Have no idea what the issue is if they're on the floor. When you go to export, let's just go to this. When you go to export to marketplace, are you like, do you have different animations where they're highlighted? I always go for this one. The second one is usually the one you want to be going for. Otherwise, I really don't know what you've done. Is it because I need to lock it? Yes, it needs to be locked. Wait, no. Have you you've imported it like I've done. Like for this doesn't need locking. If you're creating a model, you then don't need to have this locked at all. Like you don't need to lock that because it's been moved over to this. It does like a whole different thing. Yeah, I'm choosing a custom animation for the thumbnail. It should still be fine. I would. Generally, you should just choose your idle one. Twice in a day. Thursdays, I will always be doing Voxedit, and most of the times I do an Axie stream in the afternoon as well. But yeah, not always. Yeah, you get me twice today. But yeah, I don't really... Okay, inside a neighborhood, send me the zip file of what you've done, and when I've finished my stream, or if you don't mind me looking at it on stream, just say you don't mind me looking at it on stream, I will sort it for... Well, I'll have a look at what's gone on. This is an old one. This is oldie on the marketplace if you wanted to have a look at that. That was one of my Halloween ones I did. I'm meant to be doing the banner. I'm gonna choose a brighter blue. Right, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we are doing 4s now. Right, I've made this a little bit too big. Right, everything needs to move over 1, 2. So everything moving over 2. And then everything needs to go back 2. So 2. 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Lovely. And then we should be able to get that in. There we go. Good enough. I ended up not buying any axes since Reddit suggested the price of being a bit inflated and will go down in a few days. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. I mean, are you going to be, how irritated are you going to be? Because there was a couple there that I found that were like a really good price. Plan to buy the bird though, but marketplace went offline. Oh, marketplace went offline. The bird that I suggested you get, that beast axie I thought would be a really good, well, a random good one. But yeah, the bird was good too. That's through the middle, isn't it? Okay, got it repeated on that side. Lovely. And then I think for this, we're just gonna add, like, kind of make it look like there's been like a few little ruffles or something. No, that looks awful. I hate it. No. Maybe we can just make it like a little bit. That. There. Right, that to me looks slightly better. I think as well, I'll just do like a lighter on the side. Going up. There. Oh, it's not on the other side. I forgot to keep that on. Right, so easiest way to do that is put the mirroring tool on and just click on what you've already done. I don't think we've missed anything. And do the same for that. Looks right. And once again, pivot set to floor. Now, I'm actually going to set this to the top and at the back. So I want it top and 0 because that's where the pivot for this would naturally be. So we're going to put our control node so it can be controlled off of that. We're going to name pole top. And then off of that, we're going to have the banner. And pop the banner there. Whoops. That to 65. And what was the width of it? The longest width is 28, so I want to make it 30. New. We're going to call this poll. Download the palette. Right, so we want this to be 30. It'll be super, super thin. And we'll go for this sort of color. Probably like 3 up. Nope. That I do kind of like that on it. We'll see how that looks. Close it. Set to floor. Push that to the back. Beautiful. I'll get the pole top. And to shimmy. Oh, whoops. Okay, we're going to shimmy that up to 65, 66, 67. Grab the banner. Shimmy you down. Okay, and yep, that looks about right. Now we've got a banner. I think I'm addicted to Gods Unchained. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like playing to earn side is very good. I mean, for me, it's always about like how much do you like it. Like I've really got to like something to be wanting to play it. So I will always go for more like how fun I find it than anything else. Mechs are good now. I don't know if they are or not. I am not the best with Arco. I've got one Arco, but he's not a very good one. I definitely overpaid for him. So we've got Idle, and we're going to do a new animation, which we're going to call Swing. So 1. So because we're going to be doing more than one animation, we've got to do 1 keyframe so it doesn't break. So 1 keyframe. If you are doing, like, even if it's just statics, still gotta do it. Alright, so what we're gonna do is grab this, and we're just gonna kind of swing it. I don't want it to swing too much. Gotta have it pause. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the keyframe for where it's moved, so it stays there for a little bit before moving forward. The keyframe is each one of these tiny little lines. I think we could potentially drag this out. So if I make there, that looks about right. Let's sort of look at that. No, it's a bit too aggressive. No, definitely too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's moving perhaps out just a little too aggressively. And then we can just sort of have it swing a little bit more forward. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll have it move back to this point. And copy, paste right there. Let's just see how that is. No, don't like that. So we'll have it move there, right. Don't like that. We do that. Okay, no, so I want it to go backwards this. A little bit longer. paste, and then go back to the start position. Just see that for a second. I think perhaps having this sort of like go back slightly takes that out, so it sort of goes back a little bit more. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm happy with that. And so when it comes to the end of your animation, you need to see where your animation ends, the last point of the entire thing, and then take every other point. Luckily, these haven't got anything going for them, so I'm just copying those and pasting them right there. You may have animations much, much larger with loads of assets and stuff where you'll have a lot more going on. And as an example, like this one right here, we've got like a lot going on down here. Actually, there's not too, there we go. We've got a lot going on here with the jumping and stuff, and as you can see, where's some of it happen at random areas? Oh, the kiss one will. Right. So if we just zoom in to this bit, so you'll see we've got sections here where it's no movement, when they've not got lines or any of these other things in between. That means that there's no actual animation happening. So this is where that animation finished, but because everything finishes at this point, we had to click copy and paste. We still have the animation not do it, that asset isn't moving or doing anything, but it still finishes in the exact same position. A good way to make sure you've done this, copying is the easiest. Copy and then going to where it is and pressing paste in that row is the best way to do that. You can also, let's say you click that and that's at 1, and then like over here it's at 1 and you need it to finish at that exact point. You can hold shift and move it until it hits that, but that's not always the best idea, because sometimes then you get like a little wobbly because it's not quite in the exact same place. It's a bit weird. So copying what it needs to be is the best. Also, you want the end position. So what it is here, you want it to be over here, so it flows nicely. So as you can see with this, we do a kiss, our arms are back to the same place, so it loops really, really nicely. This is what you want. So you want your 0-second point to be your end point. So start for lower wing, see that 0.01, and our end point is not 0.01, 0.1, and ends on 0.1, which you want, which is what I've done over here. So this point for the banner, see minus 0.1, minus 0.01. So we have the exact same end, so it can loop into itself nicely. Otherwise, we end up with something a bit like, let me show you. So this is what I've been working on for like a personal thing, and I've not finished looping it. So this is my Cyberkongs VX that I own, and I've put my Panda Chef head inside. So it's like, hee hee, you don't know, I'm not really a Kong. Yay, Kongs. And you see how like the head just then snapped back into the hand down there. It's because I've not looped it. What I really need to do is sort of like have the hand come down and take the mask off and go back to that position. Ideally, that's what I should do. Right, half an hour left. That first hour went really, really fast, and now we've like proper slowed down. Okay, so we've done the Goblin banner. I'm happy with that. All right, Goblin banner done. Right, I do want to apologize. I need to quickly pop to the toilet and also go boil the kettle for a quick drink. I will be a few minutes. I did start about 10 or so minutes early. Yeah, I started about 5-10 minutes early, so it's all right. I will be right back. Chat amongst yourselves. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. Hope you didn't miss me too much. Right, so the next thing we're going to do is a treasure room. Now, I want to do the treasure room a little bit how I did the toilets. So this is the toilet. So I've basically made a room. It's got absolutely no animation in. I just really, really wanted to make this sort of room type area. And I thought it came out quite good. And then we made a separate toilet. Create. We made a separate toilet, just this bit with a bucket next to it. That would have an animation so you could move that into that room. So that's what I want to do with what we're doing next for the treasure room. I want the treasure room to be more like that rather than lots of different items. But we'll see how it goes. We might end up having to separate stuff. But let's go back here. Sandbox, Goblin Castle. And I'm going to make a folder called Treasure Room. And then I'm going to call this the room. So we're going to need new wall 1. Load palette. This, right, need my trusty calculator. Now doing daily Blanco grind. I haven't been playing Blancos very much. Do you think working 8 hours a day professionally on Voxedit creating NFT makes you enough to make a living? It's hard to tell. I don't really work 8 hours a day. There has been times that I've worked 8 hours a day. Depends on your definition of make a living. For some people, most likely, there are some countries that the amount Sandbox pay you for the NFTs is very, very lucrative. And then there are, you know, places like in America, UK, where it's probably more like, yeah, it's okay money, it's good money, don't get me wrong. But would it be able to replace like actual living wage? Maybe not, but I mean, I wouldn't say, you know, get accepted to the creator fund and then give up your daytime job. I would say see how it goes, see how you feel about it. Depends how good you are as well, will depend on it, how quickly you get things done, the quality of what you do. Can you do animations because you get paid more for that? Yeah. So there is a definite possibility that you could. I would say there's a little bit more money in joining one of the teams creating games for Sandbox, and maybe even doing freelance work, but you should really establish yourself a little bit within Sandbox first. So we're going to do 32 times 5, 160. And then height. So minus 32, 128. Lovely. Right. And we're just going to do a standard. I think we'll have just a standard brick wall right here. I'm going to trim that. Nice. And we are going to want a door. So I need to black out where the door's going to go. Do I want... I think I do want it in the middle. So that's a height right there of... Is 96 the right height? It is. 32 times 3, 96, yep. And width... Alright, I just want to see the gap that I did in my toilet door. So just get that, and that is actually a 42 gap, which is enough. 42 gap is enough. So that is, whoops, go to color. This, measure it out. Okay, so that's 58. We really don't need it to be 58. Still 56. Go in slightly. And we're going to take it down a snip. How tall are the doors, actually? It's been a while since I've looked at the door templates. Voxedit, where's my delete? Door test. Just want to see the height of the door. Right, so that's 92 in height. And then frame number 2 is 4, so 96. So I do want the door about 96 gap. Okay. Go up, 92, 95, 96, and just double check going across. 50, yeah, that will do. Actually, is that all right? 50, their width. 56 is their width, plus the hinges. 56, 56, 58, 59. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. We could just do it a little bit wider though. 54, 56, 58. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so this is going to be blacked out for where the door's going. So for now, what we're going to do is... Do we want to have our own door on the side? Actually, I'll make a separate door, I reckon. We're going to do some brickwork on this. Probably even a plaque up here, actually. We're going to get this right there. I don't like that shade for this. Don't like that shade. I do like that one. Right there, lovely. There we go. Right, and I think we're just going to draw a picture of a chest. Can we get like a... that? With potential goldy bits. Don't like that. Don't like what I've done. Right. How am I going to draw this chest? I just want a standard picture of a chest. Maybe with some gold in it. Okay. Can I just... Ooh, whoops. Delete you. Okay, so I think if we go... Maybe more for like a red, because then we can have a red chest inside. We go for like a red with these sort of like gold trims around the side and around the top. It's not really gold, but it does its job. Take that off. We're going to go into... There we go. Go there. Beautiful. Get like a darker red right there. Darker red right there. That side. And so then we're gonna get that. This. Brighter. With little bits. Maybe like a shiny sapphire there. Slightly darker. There we go. And not a sapphire, emerald, and then a sapphire there. There we go. Lovely. And we need like a padlocky thing on it. Whoops. Right there with like a keyhole section. Is there max on inventory? Can't seem to add any more. No, there shouldn't be. The UI on the site might not be working quite right. There's been a few issues. Oh, wait, wait, for inventory as in like adding things into the game? Like assets? Then is there a limit on the amount of assets you can put in? I don't think so. I've not heard of that being a thing. No, just to your inventory, not in the game. Not as far as I'm aware. But are you trying to add the same looking item without deleting or replacing it? because it recognizes, they're getting it sorted so it can recognize when duplicates are being submitted. So if you're submitting a duplicate of something, it most likely won't accept that. So yeah, I would check that as well. Make sure it's not that. Okay, that looks good enough to me. And now we need to work on the brickwork. Sorry guys if I'm like super concentrating right now. But yeah, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask and I will try my hardest to help you out in any way I can with anything that you could be struggling with or even just generally wanting to know about the sandbox. Anyway, to skip to pages of market was on page 50, now refreshed and having to go up one by one. Yeah, they're working on a lot of stuff. I don't know enough to be able to help with any of that or even know what's going on with it, honestly. Okay, now we're gonna do the brickwork, my favorite part of doing this. Be honest. I'm gonna just add like random red bricks as well. So we're just going to be coloring most of these in just a little bit. Whoops. I actually think it might be better if I chose this darker one for all of these bits. Whoops. How have you gone through there? Oh, I know what happened. It's alright. I could... Whoops. Go, and we're going to take that one, place it there, get this, do that, this, and go there. That should all be sorted, all other than this one. Needs that going through it, and then there we go. Lovely. Right, got to go. See you later. Thank you, appreciate you being here. I'm here for another 5 minutes, so you stuck out for a while. I appreciate it. Let's get these. I kind of want to get most of this sorted. Ideally. There we go. I like that much better. Thank you. Kind of want like a few odd darker ones as well. What do you think of that? That looks alright, doesn't it? Few odd lighter ones. We're gonna make lighter right there. Nice shadow effect, thank you. A little light for first Elder Scrolls game. Never played it. Don't hate me. Don't hate me for not playing it. But yeah, this is, so the reason I've gone for this style is the Goblin Castle, it like from the outside when you play the game, is going to be... I'm getting better at remembering where it is now. Is this? So I feel like it would make sense for some of the bricks to look like this. Should have a little look at how I've done some of this because it's been a while. Oh yeah. Yeah, I should do that. Win Steam. You'll buy it for me? Oh, but I'll feel bad if I don't get time to play it. I'll feel bad if I don't get time to play it, though. I don't know how much it is. I mean, if it's like a couple of quid, then, you know, then I'm okay. But, like, don't spend a lot of money on me. I'll feel bad. If you're playing it. I mean, I probably will play it. What one is it? Right, let me go onto Steam and I'll look at it. And wait, do you guys know my news? Do you guys know the news of what's coming up? For me, personally. Bet Steam doesn't have it. Where would I get it? Where would I find it? Oh, some of my little rubbish things sold. Is it just Elder Scrolls? What one? There's loads of Elder Scrolls. Which one? Wait, you said Morrowind. If I just type in... I mean, there's Elder Scrolls 3. It's this one. It's not the 7. That's the soundtrack. I mean, I could see myself playing this. I like Skyrim. Elder Scrolls is like Skyrim, right? Or Skyrim's like Elder Scrolls. So I would play it. And was your favorite growing up? Oblivion came after that. Okay, so it went like Elder Scrolls, Oblivion, and then Skyrim, right? Okay, so the news, if you don't know what the news is, I'm nervous about doing it, but I will be quitting my job. I will be quitting my job to go full-time YouTube crypto stuff, Sandbox. I'm I'm in a position where I have the ability to be able to do that. Now, when it gets to about this time next year, I will need to get another job or employment. I will need to find employment ready to get a mortgage, all about Elder Scrolls. There you go. So yeah, I will be taking time over Christmas to obviously spend with family and stuff, but once it gets past Christmas and New Year and everything, I am going to be going full steam ahead. Okay, so I never played Elder Scrolls Online. I played Skyrim. I loved Skyrim. I was very upset when my Xbox broke and all my saves went on it. So yeah, I've decided to do that. I have not told work, as far as I'm aware, does not watch my streams. But then what are they gonna do? Fire me? So the only problem is I'm trying to find the right time to quit. I also want to kind of drag it out as close as Christmas, and as selfish as it might be, I don't want to work Christmas Day. So I want to drag it as close to Christmas without needing to work Christmas. So I do feel really bad, and I know I'm going to be leaving them in the toilet, basically. But at the same time, I need to think about what's going to be better for me to do as well. So yes, it is great news, but that also means Kinky, as you all know, when it was like lockdown and stuff, I did so many streams, like constantly. That's the level you're gonna get back again. So I will have the time to do it. Obviously, I'm gonna be dedicating a lot of my time as well to... Oh, I don't like how that looks. No. So yeah, I will be playing more. It was his idea. I mean, like, I'm not married, but I get the idea. But yeah. It was, we'd been going back and forth over how it would actually work and stuff like that, and he's been pushing me to actually quit sooner rather than later. He even encouraged me to do it like as soon as we decided that's what I was going to be doing. It was pretty much like, yeah, quit. I was like, we gotta earn some money though. At least I would like to. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be weird as well, like, for it to be more of a full-time type situation rather than, oh yeah, I'll just kind of chill out a little bit. We were like, no, you can't chill out. You've actually got to be doing something. But it's going to be nice. I don't want to go too much detail. Obviously, this as well, it needs something to obviously be screwed into the wall. Right there, like that. Does that look like it's screwed in? Maybe if we just... Oh, I don't like that, actually. Maybe just one corner? Yeah. Okay, I like that. Maybe a lighter one rather than the darker one. Let me know. Right, what one do you like more? Do you like it screwed in with the darker side or the lighter side? Let me know. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. What one do you like more? Very good of him. It is. So one of the leading reasons that I could do this is because he managed to get a job offer for more money. So at the very least, we won't be worse off with me quitting my job. We'll still be better off with his new job, but we won't be worse off, and we won't be as well off as what we would have been if I keep my job. But it's good. It's, to be honest, it's really, really nice to have somebody that's like, that's really supportive. Supportative? Is that a word? Is supportative a word? That's really supportive. Yeah, well, I think I like the lighter side. It's really supportive and thinks like, yeah, long term it's going to be better. I found the Sambika. Do you mean yeah, that one? Why not? It's nearly Friday. Exactly, tomorrow. But yeah, I've been trying to treat, so this week I'm not working, so I've not got work tomorrow, Saturday or Sunday. I do have work on Monday. It's quite funny that I booked this week off rather than a week that I have the Monday off, because then it's more like I get a week and a half off rather than just a whole week. Left from right to right, up to down. Wait. Oh wait, you... Left. Oh, light from left to right, up to down. Left to right, up. Wait, what? My brain's hurting. Arian? Aaron? How do I say your name? Your middle name, your middle bit's Renee, right? That's how you say Renee. Arian. Aaron. Arian. Aaron. Oh my gosh. It's not Aaron. That's not how you say Aaron. And don't tell me that is how you spell Aaron. That's not how you say Aaron. Aaron. Arian. Oh my gosh. Your name's amazing, however you pronounce it. Right. Control node. Create wall 1. Boom, we got wall 1, and that's not centered at all. There we go, beautiful. Great. Oh, I just realized we haven't got... Because it's going to be a room that you go inside of. I've got all about that. Oh, there's going to be a door gap there. Okay, so we could probably just keep it like that. We'll just go with some of these areas. Oh, whoops. Okay, so for now, we'll just leave that like that. At least most of that's done, which is nice. We've got wall number 1 done. So we're going to copy this and call this back wall. This is going to be super, super easy. What we're going to do is we're going to grab this. This is going to be the back wall of the room. And we are pretty much going to fade that in, and really done it the wall color. Lovely. And we're going to do this section. Put that in. Grab hold of this and... Oh, whoops. Wrong color. There we go. Lovely. go across for the back wall. That right there. You can go there. You can go there. And you could be a super long one right down the middle. Hey, PC Pro, how you doing? How are you? Right, let's add the red there. Change this to these lovely colors. And we'll do one more red over in this corner. Beautiful. I love it. Right. I'm being far too excited. Calm down, me. Right there. Why me? What? I said hi. We're friends. Don't be mean. We're the best of friends. Oh, are you saying that because I'm saying I'm getting too like I'm getting too happy? I spent money today. I minted things today. I hope it goes well. I hope yeah, what projects and stuff have you guys been looking at? Anything good? Anything I'd be interested in? Too bright. Not bright enough. There we go. Lovely. Can't wait for Star Atlas to drop minigame. Me neither. I can't wait as well. Hey, how's it going? What's easier to build for Vox or Decentraland? I've never done anything with Decentraland, so I can't possibly say that, but I do enjoy building using Voxedit for Sandbox. 100%. But PC Pro, how are you? Oh, we've run over time. I'm gonna keep going for a few more minutes because I did go away and make a I've got an Ovaltine. Don't call me an old lady because I'm drinking Ovaltine. It's a perfectly fine bedtime, nighttime drink to have. It's legit fine to drink it. Right, let's do some shading on this bad boy. There we go, lovely. And get some like lighter bits right there. Oh, I ended up, old lady. No, Pierre, you cannot just come out of nowhere. Like, were you just waiting for that? Were you just like, oh yeah, she's got to be drinking it at some point, so I'm just gonna wait till it comes out that she is, and then just like be ready to pounce. So mean. Whoops. You just got here. You just got here. How big is the expected workload in the creator fund? So when I started, we were expected to do 10 assets a month. I think now it's more like 8. Or if you do, remember to drink your Ovaltine. I will. And then I'll sleep nicely and have energy when I wake up. Actually, it's a really bad idea that I'm drinking this, because when I finish, I'm actually gonna go jogging, because I've been trying to jog every time I finish a stream, other than earlier. I didn't jog in the middle of daylight because that's embarrassing, because I'm not very healthy, like in forms of fitness exercise. I shouldn't wiggle while holding a drink. You'll pull your eye out of Christmas storylines in my head now. Wait, what? Oh, I pull my eye out. Only people over 16. That's not true. I was drinking it when I was at school. It's nice. It relaxes you. People lied. It's not an old person drink. It's just a relaxy drink. I shall not listen to these lies about my yummy, yummy Ovaltine. You shall not convince me. Did your grandma give it to you? No, my mum did. My mum had me young, so she's not like an old person. Not an old person drink. Okay, I'll make you understand one day. It's fine. You'll realize. I had too much Pepsi. Oh, I hate Pepsi. Oh, I hate cherry. Any cherry type drink. Yeah. That's beautiful, Pierre. What a beautiful image. I love it. Thanks for imparting that on my brain. Alright, there we go. Okay, I'm happy with that. That is wall number 2. So we're gonna go for back wall. We're probably gonna need to make these bigger. I've just realized that they do not seem as big as they should be. Chrono, that seems about right. We'll need to make it bigger. We'll need to make it... Well, actually, it could be a skinny long room. I can make it a skinny long room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8. There. Beautiful. There. So I can make it long and skinny. You won't. Every nursing home you worked at gave the old ladies Ovaltine and Horlicks. Oh, Horlicks! Horlicks was the best! 8:15. See? Well, I can't be an old lady because it is now 9:15. Take that as you will. Does anyone else play Blancos here? Been grinding whole season. Finally got the mummy NFT. So I've been playing in and out, not fully. But was it oh, the shopping channel person. I think they do. Shopping channel person does. They were here earlier. But you're under 6. See, exactly. So it's not an old lady drink, because I'm not drinking it at old lady time. See? Right, best newbie play to earn game. Oh, that's a hard one because it's getting, like, the entry barrier is really, really high now. So If you're looking for free to play, War Riders, but I do strongly suggest you go in the Discord and find a guild to ride around with, because it's got pretty insane. It's definitely not like it used to be, much harder now, but that would be a good one for you to get into as a new person, and it's also fun as well. I know this is a high entry barrier, but Axie Infinity with enough research is a good earner. I'm an anomaly. Oh my gosh. Anomaly. I'm an anomaly. There we go. Say that 5 times fast. Bloody hell. But yeah, I would say that is 1, 2, 3 and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. You can even spell it. That's funny. But yeah, so I would say Axie Infinity if you do enough research. Look into Star Atlas. Yes, there's no play gaminess to it right now. Blancos, you can play Blancos, but with Star Atlas, there are ships that you can buy for very cheap, like $20 cheap. So that would be like the price it, you know, most people pay double that for actually buying a game, so you could look at it that way. No actual play to earn for that yet, but it'll be coming. You get in nice and early on that. And if you buy the ships now, you get all the mods and stuff. Space theme. Yeah, Star Atlas is a space game. So what else could you play that is available right now for a beginner? Blancos you can. What am I playing? You could play about with Sandbox and learn how to make a game in Sandbox. Maybe buy a piece of land, but land is expensive, so that could be a high barrier for entry. Galaxies of Lemuria. If you join their Discord, I do have a video on my YouTube, so you can find that. Heard of Crypto Unicorns, by the way? I have not. Upland, good also. Yeah, Upland. Also, I feel like with Upland, it's not like if you do decide you want to buy some UPX, it's actually a reasonable price. Like, it's not too bad. You could definitely just put like, oh, by the way, if you want to get into Upland, go find one of my videos, click my referral link, because if you do decide to actually purchase any UPX, then you get a bonus and I get a bonus, so it's win-win. But instead of just shilling myself constantly. But yeah, I feel like it's a good price. Not much free to play, but it starts you with, yeah, I mean, you could potentially be fine just not putting any money in. You can get in the game and not put any money in, flip a few properties and make some UPX. But yeah, I would look at putting maybe like $5 or something in, maybe. If you like it, I would say have a little go, look at it. If you like it, put some money in. Yeah, we've got to finish. I'm like 20 minutes over. So we're making the treasure room right here. So this is going to be like a whole thing on Tuesday that we're going to do. We're going to make the treasure room. We're going to make all the assets and stuff to go inside the treasure room. So yeah. We didn't do that much. We spent like an hour making this banner, and the animations took all of like 5-10 minutes. Probably less, but actually creating this banner took the most time. What was I doing? How good this technique of using plans for construction, top pan. Oh, what, for building my buildings? I think it's the easiest way, because if you, let's just say I copy this and call this room. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't even be able to do it that way anyway, because I'd have to hollow out the entire thing. So what I'm actually going to be doing with this is very similar to the toilet that I've got. So this has absolutely no animations, because as soon as you make any animations, it causes a collision box around the entire thing, which then makes me separating everything totally useless. So you can't have animations in these. But for this, an avatar can walk in, they can get inside, they can look at the toilets, like just admire the room, basically. So that's kind of what I'm going to make for this. So I will be sectioning, this side will be its own section, this side will, the top bit here will, and then there'll be a hole for you to be able to just walk in. And it's got Townstar. Oh yeah, play Townstar, get into Gala games, 100%. Yeah, most, blah, 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 most I bet was around, oh, most you got was around 25 to 50 bucks in Upland. So I think I put in, like £30. Can you create a slide door? Is that, yeah, that's counted as an animation. Anything that moves is counted as an animation. So no, I can't do that. They have, it's not there yet, but you see this bit that says collides? You can turn that off, so I could turn collides off on certain aspects. However, this isn't implemented into the game maker yet, so I want to avoid that. The way I've got around doing things for the toilets is I actually got one of these toilets, and where are you? And created this as a separate piece. So you could create a sliding door as a door. You can go to like the door template and create an actual sliding door. Then you could upload your room and upload the sliding door as two separate assets and then use them together in the game. So you could do that way. Townstar is fun, but unless you're in a team and literally get a plot right as the clock resets, your chances of earning are basically none. I was really, I had somebody message me saying, this is what you need to do to get into the top 100. And if I didn't have to go to work, I would have made it. I was in like 110th position. So I didn't win anything, but that was really good that they were like, yeah, this is what you need to do. I was like, brilliant. Now I've totally forgotten how to do it. But anyway, I do need to finish. I do. I'm now 25 minutes over. Alright, let me go to... Look at this, my Kong's picture! Crouching ape, hidden panda. Anyway, I appreciate you guys being here. This has been really fun. I will probably be doing something over the weekend just because I have no work. So I have time to be able to get you more videos and more streams. Plus, also, in January, I won't be having to work at all other than all of this. Just so you know. But that also means I'm going to be super stressed. So watch out for Stressed Panda. But excited too. I'm actually playing it now, trying to figure out the fastest way to start making petrol. As you always run out, then you can't sell anything and your farm stops earning. So my workers are like, yeah, I know, right? I know, that's really irritating. I think, I can't remember how I used it. It was too long ago now. It's been a while since I tried it. Anyway, I have to go. I'm going, I'm leaving. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you being here. Make sure if you're on YouTube, you like on your way out. Leave a comment if you really want to. Subscribe if you haven't already. I will love you all. And have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Goodbye.